Dan Hooker gets done fighting Ally Quinna, and he does a call out of Dustin Poirier. Now, that was a surprise for me, a refreshing surprise. I'm all for the call out. I loved it. And Hooker had it, they were eating out of his hand in this arena. Everybody likes Dustin Poirier, though. Nobody calls out Dustin Poirier. Hooker said, I will end you. I will end you. That's pretty strong language. It did make me wonder why. What is it about Dustin Poirier? That sounds personal to me. I'm guessing, but I'm left to guess because Hooker didn't tell us. He didn't tell us the why. He told us the who, the what, the when. He had everything. He even had the where. He didn't tell us the why. I wanted the why. Now, there may be nothing. Possibly that was just the next opponent, the match that he liked, the guy he wanted, and he used strong language, drop the mic and walk out. Possibly. I would go as far as to say that's likely what it was. But if there is a why, because that was very strong language, and that's a very tough guy to call out. I mean, it's a meaningful fight. I know I got excited when I heard. I go, whoa. Because I know how Dustin's going to respond. He's going to say, yes, we're going to see these two killers in the ring. I was excited, but I was left with why. Now, the story doesn't end there because of social media, which Dustin Poirier quickly went to and said, no, I'm not going to do the fight. In fact, he even told Dan Hooker who Hooker needs to be fighting, of which I believe he said, go fight Justin Gaethje. I got no problem with Hooker versus Gaethje. I'm in for that. But I was surprised that Dustin Poirier turned it down. That's not generally how Dustin Poirier would act, but I'm now, again, there's pieces of the story missing, but I've got these clues and I've got to piece them together. And I believe by him turning it down means, no, they probably don't have a personal beef. There probably was no heat. There was no backstory, no behind stage run-in with one another. It sounds like it was just a fight that Hooker wanted, a guy that was available. Good call out, smart call out. I'd like to see the fight, particularly because I know how that's going to go. In terms of, it's going to look a lot like the fight that Hooker just had with Al, which was a lot of fun. And I'm talking about a stand-up battle. But Poirier is a lot busier. Poirier gets inside. Poirier can throw your rhythm off. That would be a fun fight. That would be 3 really fun rounds, depending on the card. That could be 5 rounds, main event. I couldn't imagine that fight being any lower than a co-main event. Fun fight. Sounds like possibly we're not going to get it. Maybe Dustin will come around. We have something to look forward to.